The risk, I think, is any time we commit American forces without clear, precise military objectives, we've gotten in trouble as a country.
But two recent polls show that at least half of Americans support the mission, as long as it's humanitarian and not political.
This isn't just something that's just naturally happening. There's people over there who are preventing people from eating, and I don't want to call out the world's police, but if there's anything we can do to go over there and change that, I think we need to make that happen.
I'm not glad we're going, but I think there needs to be some help. You know, that country needs some help, and I just hope we can go down there and, you know, help them out. That's what's important. Getting the food and to the people who need it, not sitting on the docks rotting.
Pope John Paul II not only endorses the U.S. involvement in Somalia, he says it's a moral duty to intervene in countries where people are starving. The pontiff, who's addressing the 150-nation Conference on Nutrition in Rome, says the, quote, conscience of humanity demands intervention.
Nearly 3 years after the crash of Avianca Flight 52, the ordeal continues for its survivors. Today, a few of those who lived through the crash returned to the site and took time to reflect with News 12's Matt Jablow about that January night.
Who could ever forget the night of January 25th, 1990? 73 people were killed when a fuel-starved Avianca jet crashed into this densely wooded hillside in Cove Neck. Now plans are being made to commemorate the 3rd anniversary of the crash. And in the course of making those plans, many have returned for the first time to the place they will never forget.
It's very emotional for me because this is the first time I've been here in 3 years. And, you know, I wasn't familiar with the site and everything. So it's really, everything seems to be a miracle. You know, the fact that we survived, the fact that we didn't kill anybody else as we crash landed here.
50-year-old Nestor Zarate was on his way back from Colombia on a business trip aboard Avianca Flight 52 when it went down. Zarate said he was pleased that the U.S. government and Avianca recently agreed to share the financial responsibility for the crash victims. But Zarate is angry that it's taken so long. Indeed, payment from the suit is still months away. Zarate says Avianca should not need until April, as the courts have ruled, to figure out exact damages to individuals.
The medicals and the hospitals have been paid by the airline from day one. So if anybody has, you know, the records of all the damages and the injuries that people suffered, it's the airline.
Javier Alvarez was not aboard the flight, but his brother and mother were, and both were killed. Javier said he has come here once a year from New Jersey to pay his respects, and that so far it hasn't gotten any easier.
I don't like coming over here, but coming once a year. That's it. I plan on coming next month, doing something. I don't like coming.
In Cove Neck, Matt Jablow, News 12, Long Island.
President-elect Bill Clinton is readying his team for the job. Several sources say Clinton may be making his first appointment to the cabinet by the middle of next week. And that first pick is expected to be Texas Senator Lloyd Bentsen for Treasury Secretary. Clinton is scheduled to meet with members of Congress, economic advisors, and transition officials on Monday or Tuesday.
Suffolk police are investigating an apparent robbery attempt at a Kings Park jewelry store, which has left a man fighting for his life. Police say a man entered the Golden Art jewelry store on Indian Head Road shortly after noon today. The man fired at least one shot from a handgun, striking the victim. It is unclear if the man who was shot was an owner, worker, or customer of the store. He was taken to St. John's Episcopal Hospital in Smithtown. His exact condition is not known, but sources tell us it was a very serious gunshot wound. Police are searching for the suspect. An arrest tonight in the brutal rape of a bus driver in Westbury. Police say 18-year-old Sean Webb Payne was armed with a gun when he approached the woman Thursday, forced her to the back of the bus, raped her, then took her pocketbook and ran. The 50-year-old driver was alone at the time and about to begin her bus route.
The former Roman Catholic priest accused of molesting dozens of children says electric shock treatments have erased his memory of the alleged attacks. James Porter made his claim in a 2-page affidavit, along with a motion to dismiss criminal charges against him. Porter is charged with sexually abusing 32 children during his priesthood in Massachusetts. He now lives in Minnesota, where he's on trial for molesting a teenage babysitter. Women were once referred to as the weaker sex, but now in the wake of carjackings and other violent crimes, women on Long Island are fighting back in a strong way. News 12's Greg Sergel reports from a security seminar in East Meadow.
Very good. All right. Excellent shot.
At age 70, Marguerite Bratcher of Lynbrook is seeking a gun license. Fear of crime is the reason why.
With these carjackings in the malls and everything, I feel I'm becoming a prisoner in my own home.
Irene Messina of Great Neck already has a gun license. She got it after her husband and son were shot at during an attempted carjacking.
They feel a lot safer at home. They know that if anything happens, you know, we set off the alarm first, but it has to come down to our personal safety that we are protected.
Gun club officials say more and more women are turning to guns for protection. The reason, they say, is simple. Women are often the victims of violent crimes.
With every horror story, we get an influx of individuals that are interested in applying for a permit of one kind or another.
But even law enforcement officials stress that having a gun is no guarantee of safety. They're not urging the public at large to arm themselves. Rather, they say the decision to carry and use a gun is a personal one that should be made by someone who's carefully weighed all the pros and cons.
Fighting with somebody is a decision that each person has to make right then. But you have to understand, the minute you do that, you're jumping from a dangerous situation to a grave situation.
Grave situation or not, Marguerite Brasher would still rather have a gun.
I feel that it will at least put me on a par with the criminals. Give me a little advantage in the fight for life.
In East Meadow, Greg Sergel, News 12 Long Island.
Up next on News 12, the temperatures are dropping, but will our heating bills be soaring? Plus the dangers of raw cookie dough, a new warning about an old favorite, and a Long Island family's frantic search for a missing loved one. That story and a lot more when we come back.
During the holiday season, we at Lilco want to remind you to keep safety in mind. Make sure to check for frayed wires and broken sockets on decorative lights. Keep holiday decorations a safe distance from candles, heaters, and fireplaces, because nothing is more important than safety. From all the people at Lilco,
have a happy and safe holiday.
What's clear? Crystal clear Amoco Ultimate. What isn't? All other premium gasolines. What's clear? Amoco Ultimate is the only premium refined an extra step to remove harmful impurities other premiums leave in. Impurities that can rob your engine of performance and pollute the air. What's clear? If you use premium, now you have a reason to switch. Crystal clear. Crystal clear Amoco Ultimate.
This holiday season, your Long Island Jeep and Eagle dealers are official drop-off points for the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program. Please come in and drop off any new, unwrapped toy before December 20th so that needy children on Long Island will have a joyous holiday.
Yo, kid, want to get high? What's the matter with you? You scared? To a child, this isn't just a drawing, it's a cry for help. Learn how to protect your children. Call now and take a bite out of crime.
Motor Trend has named Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo V8 Truck of the Year, and we're celebrating with a holiday toy sale. This season, give the gift that keeps on driving, a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or get great year-end prices on rugged Jeep Wrangler. Or classic Jeep Cherokee Sport. With so many models at the Jeep Holiday Toy Sale, it'll be easy to find one to go under your tree. Whatever kind of tree that is.
Suffolk police believe they solved a 5-year-old murder.
Real time, 1 minute. 10, 9, ready, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, ready, 3, 2, 1.
Rolling.
Good evening, I am Scott Felton.
Where is Henry Benjamin? That's a question on many people's minds. Today, Benjamin's friends and family met in Hauppauge, hoping to locate the Islip Terrace man. News 12's Matt Jablow reports.
My husband has been missing for over 3 weeks.
Make sure that everybody comes back.
Sorry.
These are difficult times for Jenny Benjamin, whose 50-year-old husband Henry has been missing since November 12th. Today, friends and family of Henry, or Skeet as he's known, stepped up the search effort for him.
We're distributing flyers, color photographs, and we're asking for donations for a reward fund.
Benjamin was last seen leaving a bank on Sunrise Highway, where he withdrew $4,000. Neither he nor the van he was driving have been seen since. So far, there are no indications that foul play was involved, and Suffolk police are treating the case as a voluntary disappearance. Friends and family who are now desperately searching for Henry Skeet Benjamin say they have no idea what happened to him, but they say they know in their hearts that he did not disappear on his own.
I don't believe he's just left. You know, there's no reason. Everything was going better than ever. So I don't know, you know, and I don't even have a clue.
Any ideas, suggestions, name, address, telephone number?
Jenny and Henry have been married almost 15 years. Together they run a photography and trophy business near their home in Islip Terrace. Those who know the couple say they know of no reason why Henry would leave home.
He likes to be home, he likes to be warm, he likes to be fed, you know, the usuals, and we can't think for the life of us why he would just get up and walk out.
Henry's mother, Estelle, said these have been 3 of the longest weeks of her life. Estelle turned 78 just a few days after Henry disappeared. Now she clutches a picture of her son, hoping that her worst fears do not come true.
He's my firstborn. I certainly want to see him again. I do.
In Hauppauge, Matt Jablow, News 12, Long Island.
Now, if you have any information about the whereabouts of Henry Benjamin, contact Suffolk Police. That number is 852-6195. Patty Ann.
The winter chill has sparked 2 jacket robberies in Valley Stream. Nassau police say in both incidents, 2 teenagers were attacked by 3 other youths. The first robbery occurred on Fletcher Avenue at around 3 p.m., the second near Remsen Avenue at around 10 o'clock. In both cases, the teens were kicked in the face before the assailants ran off with their jackets.
The sudden drop in the mercury means many are wondering how well their heating systems work and what is the cheapest way to heat. News 12's Petra Schaefer reports on what's expected this year.
You think it's been cold? Today's been the coldest day, so if it continues the way that it is today, it's going to be cold.
Today is the day Gia Giassi and everyone else will be reaching for the thermostat and thinking about what their heating bill will be this year.
The outlook is quite positive, given the fact that we're projecting normal to maybe slightly colder than normal weather.
And if you go with gas heat?
Price of gas right now has been quite stable, despite some concern we had after the Hurricane Andrew that because of gas supplies in the Gulf, prices might go up. Prices have been fairly stable.
Right now, gas goes for about 96 cents a gallon, factoring a rate hike that went into effect at the beginning of this month. Oil is about 10 cents more per gallon at $1.16 for this month. Both oil and gas suppliers say theirs is best. A Lilco employee showed off a new gas heater in her home.
I had oil heat in my home in Queens. I just moved here to Nassau County, and I had to have the oil burner serviced every year. I don't have that problem with the gas heat system. The efficiency stays, it maintains an efficiency over the course of the year.
Their gas prices are going up, and all of the projections are that they'll continue to escalate over the course of this decade, where oil prices, it seems, barring an aberration such as a war, have been relatively stable.
No matter what you use to heat your home, officials say there are things you can do to make it work more efficiently. But most people seem to know that.
All of our windows, or most of them, face south. I've learned to use terracotta tile facing north, which absorbs the heat. We have double thermal insulated windows.
We replace the windows, keep the boiler tuned up. That does it.
We put new windows. So we have the new windows and just keep the doors shut and the windows closed.
And both gas and oil proponents say the extra insulation will insulate consumers from big heating bills this winter. In Syosset, Petra Schaefer, News 12 Long Island.
And still ahead on the evening edition, are we in danger of getting any snow? Meteorologist Norm Dvoskin has the answer. And raw cookie dough. It may be delicious, but it also may be dangerous.
My name is Chris Leonard. My husband and I recently leased a Volvo 940.
Time to go.
We didn't even know we were getting the car. My husband said, Volvo's having a great deal. We drove over to the car dealer. We couldn't pass it up.
Ready for class, honey?
I like how the 940 drives. It's very heavy, and with the children, safety is very important.
Did you make a picture today?
You can put 2 car seats in it and still have room for another person. Volvo is the perfect family car.
If Christine Leonard hasn't convinced you to buy a Volvo, maybe this will. See your Volvo dealer for details.
The big Ski Warehouse event is on. Ski Stop, the original 40,000 square foot warehouse, goes non-stop around the clock. Up to 80% off list. The guaranteed lowest prices, extra technicians and Ski Stop staff. Bigger than a stadium, bigger than a coliseum. One giant warehouse.
Nobody beats Ski Stop's price. Nobody beats Ski Stop's service. Nobody beats Ski Stop's quality.
It all ends Sunday, 8 p.m. Guaranteed.
When is a card shop not just a card shop? When it's Cotlier's Hallmark Card and Gift Shop. Cotlier's Hallmark, an official collector center for Precious Moments figurines, can ship your favorite Precious Moments direct. Order one of these selected figurines or ornaments by catalog number when you call 1-800-870-CARD. These collectible figurines are now in stock at Cotlier's while supplies last. And with your first order, receive this double edition catalog absolutely free. Just call 1-800-870-CARD. Find out how easy it is to receive your favorite Precious Moments figurines from Cotlier's Hallmark Card and Gift.
P.C. Richard & Son is New York's #1 Mitsubishi dealer. We have every Mitsubishi television from 13-inch to 70-inch screens and unbeatable next-day delivery. We have every Mitsubishi VCR and laser disc player. We have every Mitsubishi VHS and SVHS camcorder, all backed by P.C. Richard's unbeatable low-price guarantee. For Mitsubishi TVs and video, P.C. Richard & Son is New York's #1 Mitsubishi dealer.
Along with holiday cheer comes holiday baking for some, but for you die-hard raw cookie dough fans, the government says beware. The uncooked batter contains raw eggs, which may carry unhealthy bacteria. If eaten raw, the bacteria can cause food poisoning, salmonella. In severe cases, the illness may lead to dehydration and sometimes even death. Officials say foods made with pasteurized eggs are much safer. The makers of Ben & Jerry cookie dough ice cream say not to worry because their product uses pasteurized eggs.
Well, I guess that just about confirms it. Everything that's fun is bad for you. Gotta be.
Yeah, but he's fun. And I'm bad for you. Yeah, well, there you go.
Norm, I went jogging this afternoon. The sun was shining. It was a beautiful day, but I definitely saw tiny little snowflakes.
Yes, we did have some snow, some light snow across Long Island. No accumulation. You know, light snow is the same as regular snow, except there's 20% fewer calories.
Is it cheaper?
And it's a lot cheaper, right. Well, Hector Muniz, News 12 cameraman, was up in Cold Spring Harbor, a very picturesque place to be on a very blustery day. Temperatures only in the high 30s to near low 40s. Today's high at Islip MacArthur Airport, 41 degrees, and we haven't reached the coldest temperature of the day yet because temperatures are dropping right through the 30s. The normal range of temperatures for the day, 45 and 32, and the all-time record high and low 62 in 1973 and 3 degrees back in 1966. A cold, dry day with northerly winds. Lots of clouds across the region yesterday and early this morning, moving out into the Atlantic as a cold front swings out into the Atlantic. A low-pressure system associated with that system is intensifying. High pressure building in, producing a strong gradient with very strong gale force winds across the northeast. Another system coming out of the center of the country will be moving across on Monday, but it is weakening. You can see wide areas of light snow across the northeast. We had a snow squall move across Long Island in the late afternoon, reducing visibility down to 0 on the east end of Long Island. You can see more snow out to our south, out to our west, and across Long Island. None of this will produce any accumulation, high pressure building in, and dry air. So for your evening drive, look for partly cloudy skies, a few snow flurries, temperatures 30 to 34. If you factor in the northerly winds, the wind chill equivalent is 11 degrees. The roads are dry. Taking a look at Sunday, temperatures only in the upper 30s. If you happen to live on Middle Neck Road in Great Neck, you'll have a high temperature of 39 degrees. The strong winds will continue. So we have a nightingale. Looking at the extended outlook for Monday, lots of clouds around, a few flurries, temperatures 41 degrees, and then turning much colder as another front moves through 37 to 37 on Tuesday and Wednesday under sunny skies. So we have a very cold weather pattern persisting right into December.
Boy, and when it gets locked into these patterns, we can stick with this for a while, too. Doesn't that often happen?
Yeah, it does persist for quite a while, right? So things look cold for right through the week.
Okay, thanks a lot, Norm. A hungry hold-up man in Hempstead. Police say last night at around 6:30, a 23-year-old man was walking home with a pizza. When an unidentified man walked up to him with a gun, the robber didn't want money or a car. He just wanted the pizza. No one was hurt. The robber was last seen walking on Fulton Avenue carrying a truly hot pizza. I hope he got home and there were anchovies. He'll pay. Still ahead tonight, taking the bull by the horns, a story of a courageous capture. And in sports, Farmingdale and Connetquot battle for Island football bragging rights. Walt Fowler will have details coming up.
At Cookies, we believe our customers deserve a great meal from start
to finish.
You've got to eat it to believe it.
P.C. Richard & Son is the place for holiday savings. Check your mailbox or newspaper for your P.C. Richard & Son holiday circular, filled with hundreds of sale prices on all home appliances and electronics. This Panasonic cable-ready VCR is now just $198. This RCA portable CD boombox, now just $99. And this RCA 20-inch cable-ready TV, just $219. For your P.C. Richard holiday savings circular, check your newspaper or visit any P.C. Richard & Son showroom, serving Brooklyn, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk.
All around the island, people everywhere celebrate a feeling we all so proudly share. There's nowhere we would rather be. There's nothing to compare. We hold you in a special place, far above the rest. Thank you for your warm embrace. Long Island, you deserve the best. Thank you for your warm embrace. Long Island, Long Island, you deserve the best.
Wishing all the very best to you this holiday season from all of us at Roosevelt Field.
This is the 190 horsepower Jeep Cherokee Sport. Nice. But suppose we made it even nicer. Suppose we added air conditioning, automatic, tilt steering, and a roof rack. And suppose for all that, all you wanted to pay was this. Then suppose we said, okay, yes, now you can get all this, but all you have to pay is this. At your Jeep and Eagle dealers. But hurry, you don't suppose a deal like this will last for long, do you?
There's only one Jeep, and it's only at your tri-state Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Mike Zimmett's off today. Walt Fowler's here, and you bring us some pretty good news, it looks.
Seems that way right now, at least, Joe. Seems that way. The latest report on defensive end Dennis Byrd from the Jets is that Byrd has regained very early motor function in some of the muscles of his lower extremities. Now, Byrd sustained partial paralysis from the neck down when he was injured in last Sunday's Jets-Chiefs game. The Jets say this is a very positive sign, but the overall level of improvement is still unknown at this time. Well, turning to high school football, Hofstra University has been transformed this week into a Nassau-Suffolk showdown. The two counties squaring off for the first ever Long Island High School Football Championships. Today, the Class 1 Championship, pitting Farmingdale, the Conference 1 champs from Nassau, against Connetquot, the Division 1 champs from Suffolk. First quarter, Connetquot's Brian Seymour barrels into the end zone. The Thunderbirds take a 6-0 lead. Later in the first, call him Jake the Shake. Jake Poffenbarger slips tackle after tackle. 16 yards for the score. T-Birds lead 13-0. Connetquot goes on to win the Class 1 championship 27-0. After the game, News 12's Jeff Sleed spoke with Farmingdale head coach Don Snyder.
I know it's always tough losing, but did you expect this team to get as far as they did? A lot of people thought they really overachieved this year.
No, we thought that we had some real fine football players. I think the kids deserve to be here. Yep.
Of course, have to ask the usual question at the end of each season. What's in it for you next year?
We don't know yet. That's to be decided.
Great.
And tonight we'll have highlights of the Class 2 championship game between Garden City and Bellport. Well, while a high school tradition is just starting here on Long Island, in college football, the tradition continued in Philadelphia. Today marked the 93rd Army-Navy game. The cadets bringing on that heavy artillery. And the midshipmen counter with PT 2.5. First quarter, Navy strikes first. Duke Ingram turns the corner. Goodbye. 24 yards. Navy leads 7-0. Army trailed 17-0 early, then stormed back. Fourth quarter, Rick Roper finds Gaylord Green. Green's 68-yard catch and run, plus the 2-point conversion, pulled the cadets within 2, 24-22. With just 12 seconds left, Army's Patman Malcolm boots the game-winning 49-yard field goal VP. Call it Victory in Philly Day for the Cadets. Army pulls it out 25-24. And you can call it Home Alone 8. The Knicks remain the NBA's only unbeaten team at home in a Saturday matinee. The Knicks race past the Milwaukee Bucks 111-98 to improve to 8-0 at Madison Square Garden. First quarter, Charles in charge. Charles Oakley off the pick and roll from Charles Smith. Knicks lead 16-10. Second quarter, the Anthonys take over. Greg Anthony feeds Anthony Mason. Knicks go up 44-30. Mason scored a career-high 25. He also grabbed 10 rebounds. And that does it for us. Good day for the Knicks.
Okay, and that does it for us. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Joe Moskowitz.
And I'm Patty Ann Brown. Stay tuned for the lighting of the EAB Christmas tree.
Would you rather pay more to decorate our showroom or less to decorate your home? At Penn, our no-frills warehouse showroom allows us to pass great savings on to our customers with low prices every day. Every style for every room, featuring one of the largest selections of teen furniture on Long Island.
For over 33 years, my family has been selling name brand furniture at unbeatable discount prices.
Shop Penn's warehouse showroom today and get guaranteed holiday delivery. Buy now, pay next year. Penn Furniture, better furniture at better prices.
Where do Saints pray to be on Sunday nights? In your face. Yeah. ESPN Sunday Night NFL. Every week, it's where the best go face to face.
In your face. In your face. In your face.
When the stars come out, ESPN is
in your face.
ESPN Sunday Night NFL.
The NFL on ESPN is brought to you locally by Garson Price Right Chrysler Plymouth Isuzu in Riverhead.
Relive the most unforgettable moments in history. Introducing 10 Days That Shook the World. A commemorative set of 10 newspapers as originally published by the New York Times. Experience firsthand the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Read the actual newspaper accounts of Custer's last stand. Witness the end of the Civil War. Call now to order these collector's editions that actually make history come to life. The dramatic sinking of the Titanic. World War II's VE Day, the assassination of JFK. Be there as the course of history was changed forever when the first atomic bomb was dropped on Japan. Celebrate the historic day the first man walked on the moon. You'll receive 10 complete issues of the New York Times just as they came off the presses. 10 days that shook the world.
Call now to order this unique commemorative set of 10 newspapers for 2 easy payments of $19.95 plus shipping. Call 1-800-848-1700. That's 1-800-848-1700.